Hello, you good folks out there, and welcome back to a new series. This will be. Hello, you. I got lost there. This will be my first series with my new PC, so that I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to dive into that. No lag and all that kind of stuff. Does he has horns? Oh no, it's a cap. No, never mind. But anyway, that guy in the window there. But yeah, this series is called Homestead Survival. So so that's what we are doing here. I will explain more about the rules once we get on our way over to the land. And basically, we start with the deal. The deal is that we start with nothing. All we start, or not totally nothing, but all we start with is a piece of land and a tractor and a small tractor and a basic small tractor and a trailer and a chainsaw, of course. And that's basic. That's all about it. We have no money, so that's what we're starting with. And the land that I chose to this is the map, by the way. It looks okay, nice. And the land I chose to start with is this one here. I think that's a perfect map. Not map, I mean field, not field either. Land. We have some forestry to work with, and we have some to make a field and whatnot. So I chose to start with that. So it's just up the road here. So we will drive on over there and take a look at what we have going for us and see what it is. And take a look and get our bearings and yeah, see what we can do with that piece of land and what opportunities we have over there. So let's just start and get going. So let's see, I'm just gonna find my way. Yeah, we have to turn around. So so this is what I'm starting with: a Ford and a Weckman trailer. This is, I believe it's finished, since there's a Finnish flag. So that's what we're starting with. And it has, this tractor has 95 horsepower, so it's just a small one. Not the biggest one on the planet, but there's the way out. And the deal is that that we are starting with basically no money, and the rules. Some of the rules are that we are no leasing allowed, and no loans, and no finance deals and such. Each equipment that we need or want, we have to buy. So there's no leasing and loans or anything like that. So we have to buy each and every equipment that we want. And we start with small equipment. We start with small equipment, and then we work our way slowly up, bigger and bigger. We start with small equipment, and after that we will jump over to middle equipment, and then we work our way slowly up slowly. And so that's basically no particular rules. If no special rules really, but if I forgot something, I will mention them. I will mention them once I noticed it. Let's see. It's over there. So let's just drive over there and this looks nice. We have opportunities for a field here, and there we have the forest. So this has potential for sure, and it's not too far from this town area and all that kind of stuff either. So, and it's quite so, wrong button. So this has potential. Nice. And let's see, look a little bit about the settings I have here going for us here. I'm gonna try to I'm not gonna, and by the way, super strength and all that kind of stuff, I'm not gonna use any super strength, and I'm not gonna play unrealistic on for example, a huge pile of trees on my trailer that you see here, that up to the roof, so that almost I can't drive it, and the way that it looks are unrealistic. I'm not gonna play that kind of game. I'm gonna try to be serious about it. I'm not gonna be unserious. I want to be serious and take it serious. So I'm not just gonna mess around and be stupid and all that kind of stuff, you know. But anyway, so that's a thing. And we have I have set it on 5x for now, but that might change from time to change. And the economy, I set it on normal for now. Traffic is on. I don't know what that is in English. It's either way, it's set on yes, and I have it on days per month, 3 days. That thing is off. That where you set it on a specific month. Snow, I set it on. Destruction of stuff is on. Plowing off, and field stones, I set it on off, and lime on, and weeds on. Disasters and all that kind of stuff is off. It's on, I meant. And automatic sound off, and that is on. Fuelage set to normal, and all that kind of stuff is off. So that's basically all the rules, all the settings there is. But yeah, so mainly we will start. I was planning to do year by year, but that we'll see. But we'll see. We'll start with small equipment. We're not gonna jump right into once we get the money. If we get the money, if let's say we sell a huge load of wood and we get a bunch of money and we can afford a high-powered tractor that is on sale, we're not going to buy just out of the bag, just buy a huge tractor. We're going to start small and work our way slowly up. So now we have a small tractor, and once that's just the starter tractor. So basically we work our way up. So from a smaller to a bigger, and then to an even bigger one, and bigger equipment and all that kind of, you know the deal. So that's what we are going with here. And our main, there we go. I have filled it up with the tree. That's the one tree that we cut down. And I installed a new mod. Just a tiny one. It's another tent. So because I thought this might be a little bit too luxurious to start with, because it has all kinds of stuff. So I installed that one, just the basic one. So we can start with that, and as soon as we get the money too, we can buy that. I think that's our deal. But at least, and as well, so we have some spare money, some extra cash to start with. So let's just head on down to the sawmill and see where that is. Wherever that is. Wood, let's see. Where is it? Wood, there it is. Mark place. It's over there. Over there. And it's oh, there. Okay. So we have to go there and our first to the right. Right. If I'm correct. So let's strap this up and head on down to the sawmill. Now the deal is that I had to start. I mentioned that in the at the end of the last video, or the start of the last video, because the deal is that my old PC crashed. It died on me, so it was old and worn out, so it didn't want anymore, so it died. So I had to buy a new one, and I kind of lost all my mods and all the save games and all that kind of stuff. So I had to start fresh, to start it all, because it just to build it up where I was and build all that kind of stuff, that would be such a huge hassle. So I didn't want to do that. So that's why I had to start all over. So this is what I came up with. So this is one at least one the first new series. There will be in upcoming weeks or a month or so, upcoming time, there will be several new series here on this channel, so keep a lookout for that. So, but this is just my first new series with this new computer, and so far it's working great. I'm so happy, no lag whatsoever. Oh, this is so fun. I'm just gonna see, I believe it's in here, if I'm correct. It should be in here. And it is. So that's exciting. So far I'm liking this map. This has potential. It's a little bit flat. That's the only down thing is that it's a little bit flat. I'm not a flat type of map guy. I like a challenging map with hills and all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. And one other thing, I managed this. I was very lucky because I took a backup of my my own map that I have, that I had the realistic series on, and I managed to save that map, so I didn't lose that at all, and so I'm pretty happy about that. So that's so there will be some a new series on that map, so keep a lookout for that. But here we are at the sawmill, so now let's see where we can park it up at. It's over here. It's not over here, it's okay. I believe it's the same. Oh, same one as in New Frontier. So we gotta back it up here. So now, let's see what we can get for this load. I assume 2,000 or something like that, plus minus. But let's see, 1,600, not a whole lot, but it's enough to get us ourselves at least a tent or something. So that's good. And then we need to figure out. We're gonna see if there's a cheap plow or something, so we can start working on making a field or something, because we need a field soon. There's rain in the forecast as well. But anyway, I will see if, and we need a front loader for this tractor so we can pick up bigger logs. So we're gonna look into that as well. So those are our main priorities: a plow and a front loader with a log grabber or something. But anyway, see you back at the farm. There we go. So now we can get ourselves a tent. So that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna start to set it up here. That should be fine. And we need to smooth it up a little. Spend a little bit of extra cash on that, but that's fine. And there is, and we need to level it up, of course. So let's do that. That's annoying. So and then we can I didn't spend any money. I think I might install the mod for that. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. I think I did. I must have done that. Make it look like a proper place, like so. It's not flat. It's not flat. But that's something we gotta fix, because that was annoying. What's that like? That's better. That's better. Much better. Smooth it out. Messed up again. Sorry for this. Just how it is. I need to smooth out the edges here. Something like that. That's a good doable thing. So I'm happy with that. So now we have a tent where we can sleep. So we can do all that. So that's good. And now let's see on the sale. We need or first off combined with this. This has power front loader. So let's see what we can afford. I don't think we can afford it yet, but we'll see. What we have stalled. We have a lot of stuff. So that's a good thing. We have this. That's 8K for this thing. 8,500. X150. I think that's the smallest one that we need. And we need a log grabber. So let's see. Where is the forestry equipment? There it is. I think we're gonna go on front loader tools. Log grabber. Let's see. Let's see. We have these things. Those are pretty cheap. That's a good thing. Let's see. I'm just gonna, and we have these, of course, a little bit more expensive. So we can choose either with this thing, and or these things. That's the thing that you lift. You connect it to the front loader and you hold it over the log, and you can lift whole logs up with this thing. You can lift them up with this. So much simpler. You can just strap the logs to this, and you lift them. It says brown bales, but it is for logs. And this is attacher, I think. So I think we need both of them, if I'm correct. And it's so that's what we are looking for. But first off, let's see if there's any interesting front loader thingy. No front loader here that I can see. So so I guess we have to just cut up some wood and sell it. So that's what we are getting. So we need to get up to about 10k ish. Get this thing out of the way. Oh, I gotta hate when that happens. There we go. There you go. But we need plow. A simple plow. That's can hold, nearly hold it. We have these things. That's 1.5 meter. That's 2. But we can't do that. That's 1.2. 2 meters. 1.2 meters. We could maybe we could go. It's gonna be hard, but maybe it can hold that. But that's 17. And that's 14. That's expensive. Is there any plows in here? Ooh, this is hard. There's this thing. It's only 3% off. That's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But that's something. So we need 20k, around 20k ish. So we gotta work. We gotta work. But as soon as I can afford the front loader and that kind of stuff, I will get that so we can haul bigger logs. Last log. So let's see. What I could do is for some fast income, I could buy that sawmill, and we could get some pallets and such we can sell. But for that we need a front loader as well to able to lift them up. So that's a thing. And or greenhouse or something. So once we can afford a front loader and that kind of stuff, that's something that we can consider investing in. A sawmill or something. Because we have a good amount of trees here. So that's something I can... the one that I had on New Frontier, I'm considering maybe. Just to start off with. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna see if that mirror works. It seems like it. But anyway, let's start it up. Strap it. Head on to town. Or the sawmill and sell it. Again. Alrighty then. We are here. Let's park it up here, roll it on behind here. There. Hopefully I can get a little bit more. We'll see. 2.5, yes, nice. We're up to 4. At least that's a good start. But we have some more cash to earn. So this is just the start of it. But at least we are on. We are doing it. But anyway, see you back at the farm. So there you go. So there you go. We have started. This was exciting. But at least now we have a plan for what we are going to do. We need to save up enough cash. We need to get up to like 20k ish, and we need to buy that so we can afford that front loader with that with a tool for the logs that we can sell. But I don't know. I was thinking about it when I was driving back from the sawmill. Buying a small sawmill so we can get a bunch of pallets and such. I don't think I will do that, because if you saw my other series, check it out if you like. You'll find everything there down in the description or whatever, so you can check it out if you like. But at the New Frontier series, we had that sawmill, and it was a little bit too easy, I'd say, because once we started, just slept one day and we have a bunch of pallets and just feed it with trees. We got a lot of cash. So that's a little bit too easy to start with. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. But maybe a greenhouse once I can afford it. I think it's just about 1k ish. Let's see real quick. Because those won't produce a bunch right away. Let's see a greenhouse. Let's see this, for example. That's just 400. I haven't installed a bunch of mods, greenhouse mods yet. So these are just base one. We have this, and I remember buying that. It was terrible, I'd say. because you have to wait like a year or something for the palace to even spawn. But you can buy that. Just some small income. That's a thing we can consider. That's an option. But for that we need a water trailer. So that's an option. Let's see, is there any water tanks thingy of a bob here available? That's not a one. No, there's not. That one is still here. No, there's not. But let's see, water. That's not here. I don't remember where to find it. Is it down below here? There it is. I don't have any mods for that yet. But we have this. That's for 5. I haven't installed any. I had a few mods, but I have to find them. But yeah, so we have to think about that. I'm gonna keep it in mind. But mainly first it's the front loader and a log grabber. That's our main goal to get, and we need a plow or something, and that greenhouse thing. We have to think about that, maybe, so we can get at least some income, because we need it. Right, we need some income to while we are building ourselves up, I should say. So that's our main tasks to begin with. But this was fun. I'm not gonna walk around in circles. So yeah, we have started a new life here at the map that I can't remember the name of. So sorry for that. But I like this map already. It has big potentials, I should say. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I did. It was a ton of fun, like always. So I can't wait to get started here. And in the next one we will do, as I said, with the front loader and the plow, and consider that greenhouse thing. And we need to make a plan on where we will have our first field and that kind of stuff. So we have to make a plan for that. So there's a lot of stuff to do. This is just the start. But oh boy. Oh boy. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I did. It was a ton of fun. But if you did, press that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you like. And if you have some tips, tricks, comments, all that stuff, post that down there in the comment section. And if you want to watch all the other videos that I have made in the history of humankind, you'll find everything that you need to know about down in the description, on my YouTube profile, or on the screen here in just a second. So with that being said, I will see you good folks in the next video. So you don't want to miss that. So thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Be safe. And bye-bye. See you in the next one.